I believe you, Vigilant. Do you even know what you found here? I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know what you found here. So go and meet your beloved Stendarr.
Are you sure that was wise, Lokio? He still might have told us something. We haven't gotten anywhere ourselves
He knew
with...
nothing. He served his purpose by leading us to this place. Now, it is up to us to bring Harkon the prize. And we will not return without it. Vingalmo and Orthioth will make way for it.
Yes, of course, Lokio. Do not forget who brought you news of the Vigilance discovery.
I never forget who my friends are. Or my enemies.
Don't see that every day. that it? Is that your best?
Why fight? Questline's already mine. Must have run off. I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know something. Now
Who sent you here? I was expecting someone... like me, at least. Can't you tell just from looking at me? A vampire. That's... complicated. And I'm not totally my family's home. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Why don't you keep your things and I'll keep mine? It's on an island near Solitude. It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but depending on who's around. Let's just say that my mother and father had a bit of... Don't worry, I'm not in any danger or anything like that. Yes, it is. And it's mine. It's... complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry. I'd rather not get into that with you. I'm sorry. Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand. Good question. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King? Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders? Empire? What empire? Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened. Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away. If you think I'm gonna let you have all the fun, you're crazy. I'll let you lead ahead, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. Thought you'd never ask.
I'm still here. Let's go.
Oh, what is it? Who's there? I knew I heard something. Who's there? There you are. I still remember that fight. It's so good to breathe again. It's not too far now. At least, I don't think it is. I don't like the feel of this place. I'll wait for you back by the entrance.
Yes? I'm glad we're finally taking the fight to those monsters.
Huh?
Need something?
Stay vigilant, friend.
Yeah. I lost 2. It's good to know that I will not have to do it alone. I'm glad this
Yes.
dawnguard exists. Fight well.
Need something? What can I do for you?
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the fortune.
I wish the Nord. Sometimes cargo goes missing. I came here as a hatchling. The only thing colder than Skyrim is the Nords themselves.
Looking to hire up? Where are you headed? The one with the ruined castle? I'll take you as far as I can, but I'm not hanging around, and it's gonna cost you extra. Climb on in and let's get this over with.
Talk to Captain Gowland if you're looking to book passage.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, I'll give. If you ask me, I can't. They still interested in heading over there?
I'm a lot happier out here on the deck than I am wandering.
Sorry, but I'm not look. The North Wind. You make an example of that. That's the spirit.
I heard those horsemen out west live in caves. Can't be any worse than trying to live.
I can take. Where are you headed? Climb on in the boat and get comfortable. May not look like much, but my boat can get you there faster than...
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you. You want knives? You want them in your belly? No?
Turn of the
Then you
Dragonborn?
stop talking to
And
Deja.
who among us could possibly hold that honor? Such power.
Looking at where you headed? Climb on in and let's get this over with. I can take you to any port on the coast.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anyway, just out of this. Hey, so, before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far, but after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Lady Serrana's back. Open the gate.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Where are you?
Oh, what is it?
Serrana's been gone a real
This is
long
it.
time.
Home sweet castle. It's something, all right.
I watched the gate.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serrana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord,
present yourself to Lord Harkon
Hello
at
there.
once.
Don't speak to me, meat.
I can't believe it. My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I...
Of course,
She has
I'm
the
delighted
scroll.
to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our home? A savior?
This is my savior. the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? Very well. I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter will have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you must certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again. Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. So be it. You are prey, like all mortals.
We've stopped. What is it?
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for overly recruiting.
Farewell.
Good luck. Look, it's the price we... I don't suppose you have some... Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know. A woman trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she? And so you delivered her to them. They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? Right. So they have this woman and an Elder Scroll. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle. Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance. Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach. Convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet. Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with that... Last I knew he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan. This is for original. I'm trying to put it to good use. Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn more. Well, vampires need... Once there was a long... This latest attack proves it's the... Isn't it obvious? They're soft. The lot of them. Totally unprepared. Too extreme, they called me. Yeah. That doesn't... That... Worked out.
was that?
Damn you!
You there! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims.
There's a cave here. Perfect.
Mind yourself. Isran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me. Watch yourself. This bear is vicious.
I'm afraid of you?
Give up while you can!
I'm afraid of you?
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You'll have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there. If Isran is anything, he's stubborn. He's been working his own... I'll meet you there.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Oh, just look around, will you? Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. I find it hard to believe he's changed. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that... Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least one intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you? I'm sorry, but I'm not about to do that with at least a single gyro to I understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least one usable... A single gyro would be enough, I think. Believe me, this is useful stuff. Well, then I'm very sorry, but I can't just walk away from this project yet. Just one gyro. One, and I can get back to work. Where are they? I understand. A single gyro would be enough, I think. I'm sorry, but I'm not about to do... I understand. A single gyro would be enough. Well, then I'm very sorry, but I can't just walk away from this project yet.
Halt, Outlander! By the code of Malakath, this stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your kind are unwelcome. We won't kill you, Outlander, but we don't want you here. Remember that. They are called the Forge Master's fingers. Bring them to us. We will see. We don't know you, and we don't want you here. You've no right to be here. This place is for orcs, and orcs alone. Outlanders should learn to not wander where they don't belong. By the code of Malakath, you must pay blood price for your crimes. Which will it be? Blood or gold? Okay. We'll test your mettle another day. Be careful! Leave, Outlander. Huh?
Outsiders. Nothing but trouble.
must have run off.
I don't know if you're capable, and there are all... Who cares who worships what dead god? Give me something to make me draw my sword.
First time in Markarth, traveler? Take my advice. You see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it. See? Head on in. Keep your nose clean, and you won't have any problems with the crew, isn't it?
For your journey home?
Don't do that! Give me strength! I die for my... people.
The Forsworn are here in the city!
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here. We'll handle things from here. Move along. I said move along. The Force... That's right. It isn't. Until next time.
By the gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life. Thank you.
Another one.
Here.
Another one.
I was gonna bring this to my sister, but... No. I don't... I've heard of... I'm sorry. I don't know anymore.
Gods.
I'm just visiting
A
here
woman
from
attacked
Citadel.
right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. I hope the aid give you more peace. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
All right, then.
I hope you're staying Markarth treats. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me. I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything. No. Why would anyone want to kill her? It doesn't make any sense.
Did you see that, Madison?
What's happening to the
Forsworn
city?
agent. Here in the city.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work.
Lisbeth handle.
You there.
Feel free to take a look around the store.
Step up to the counter. No, I'm not Arn. Oh, by the divines, is it... This store? You aren't for hire, are you? Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. inherited... My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years... No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now, it was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us.
Be careful. What do you think you're doing? By order of the Jarl. Stop right there. What does the dragon want? Ah, Vindrel already fine.
What are you hiding, priest?
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no. It's where people in the city are. I can't talk about it. Rest assured. All right? I was going to suggest we've discovered we haven't caught. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of It's where people in the city are. Arcade. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall. And his divinity will watch over their ancestors on the way to the next life.
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me. What of it, she says. Your empire is destroyed. You can tell Jarl Igmund that the Silverblood family... We keep... He's busy forgetting that Ulf... He used, just like Talos himself. That. He founded the empire, and now... We keep... He's busy forgetting that Ulf... Your kind started the Great War. Nearly destroyed the Imperial City. Then the Emperor. Now you people dictate everything we do. Don't want us acknowledging a mere you like cowards.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. It means war. You want to know more? Ask Calcimo. He's usually in front of the ruins, just down the tunnel. You're here to see the yacht. Hold. Everything's all right?
I'm Calcimo. Don't let my uncle go on about his theories.
What are you doing here?
We'll be here all night.
The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. Magic. You idiot. I'm sorry, I got correct. It's a private place where I can catalog my research. Occasionally, I'll let you... If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both... Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. Yes, they invent... And then, to protect... And the excavations into Nature... Take a look. What? Oh, goodbye.
I'm afraid to touch half the things we keep in the tower.
I have things to study. What is it?
I try not to think about how my uncle got all the Dwemer Centurion parts.
The artifacts I... Yes. They invent... And then... to protect. And the excavations into... Take a look. Right then. I've only ever lost a few guards, steam centurions. Good arms, considering. I used to travel. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Huh?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch the magic!
Find out what's happening in the Hall of the Dead. Arkay will watch over you. Arkay protect.
A single gyro would... Thank... Now, where is it Isran expect... Ah, I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Hope you're getting along with Isran.
Cozy little
I'm getting
place,
used
isn't
to.
this?
This isn't exactly a pal. I suppose I wonder what we're up against here. A basic one, of course. That is, assuming you know anything about steel. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials. It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing. Take a look. Farewell.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I did, but something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong. Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive. What now? Oh, what is it?
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy, about some vampire trying to put the sun out?
Do you actually believe any of that?
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care.
It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
I knew it would come to this one day.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before the wizards know... Let me know if you want me along.
Be on your guard at all times. Even with all my preparations, we can't be too careful. The monsters could strike us at any moment. The vampires...
If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
If we're going to survive this, we're going to have to be as ruthless as our enemies.
If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
Let's get going. I'm heading home, if you need me.
If you want to come along, it has to Were you looking for me? Of course. Let's go. Yes? That's a long story. I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from? The tale of the great Moth Priest hunt. That's a long story. I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from? Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must... Nobody's ever asked me that before. I don't know. I think mostly I hate what it's done to my family. Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole. A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift, especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up. Nothing like a goose chase around the whole damned province. That's... The short version is that my parents and I... We were not many people... No, but what you probably... This isn't that... We earned this. Yes? That's... I guess... We kind of have to go way back. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She... was not a willing subject. But she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust. The ceremony was... degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord. Well, you've met most of us, and it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole. I will be. Just give me a little time. Do you need something? I mean, as much as anyone. You'd figure a couple 100 years locked away with one. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something. Not at this rate, no. Yes? That's... I guess... The first Molag... For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift. Nobody's ever asked me. I think... Mostly I hate what it's done to my family. I'm not sure it's really your place to judge us. My family... Let's just... move on from here, okay? A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose... It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive.